Hey guys, really excited about today. It's our third Training with the Stars program. Today we've got somebody who was a stalwart of the PSL of Bafana Bafana and currently making moves to become a coach. Dillon Sheppard. Sheps, great to have you, bro. Thanks very much for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. Hopefully my skills are up to standard.
Right, your skills were never the question. I think you always had the ability. So, Dill, thanks very much for joining me, bro. I think you're a unique guest, and it's really cool to be able to get you because you recently stopped playing. And most of the guys who watch this will still remember you as a player and now can start following your journey as a coach. So I'm really excited about that. But just before we get going on the session, bro, how's that journey been, hey? Changing from player to coach?
Not easy when 19 years of a playing career comes to an end, and all you've done every day is wake up and mentally be ready to go to football practice and then all of a sudden that comes to an end. So it's never easy, but obviously I'm in the game I love. I'm now getting to coach. Last couple of years coaching in the under 17s with the youngsters, and now seeing them progress into the MDC. And also my progression going up into the MDC level has been it's been a good transition, and I've really enjoyed it, and we had a good and successful season.
No, that's fantastic, Brian. Just quickly, man, you've done some of your coaching qualifications. I see you've got the shorts on, and that's what's reminding me. So what's happening?
Of course, no. So we're talking about that. We were supposed to go now, but because of obviously what's happened, and we're not being able to travel. And the most important thing is being safe at this time. So I haven't been able to go and do my B2 and A1. But there will be always time to get that. And the most important thing is that I keep my ball skills up, and that's what I'm here to do today.
Okay, Dill, so basically what we're going to do, we're going to have 4 ball mastery exercises, and we're going to repeat each of those twice. Remember, repetition is the key, and it's how we're going to develop. So the first skill we're going to do is the inside-outside roll. So I want you to start the ball on the inside foot, we roll it across, and we catch it with the outside. So it's just there. Inside, out, inside, outside. All right, that's the first one. The second round, we're going to do the same exercise, but with the opposite foot. So we're going to go there, and we just have to go inside, outside, rolls. All right? The next skill that we're going to do is the heel-toe roll, okay? So the ball's going to start there. I want you to roll it all the way from your heel and all the way back to your toe. So it's just a heel-toe. Woo! Slippery, yeah. You got that one? Okay, like the second set is going to be the other foot. So heel-toe. Got it?
Yeah.
We've done the drag push before, okay, but it's going to be a drag, push, then the same foot, pull, push behind. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that an exercise, but opposite foot? So it's going to be 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Cool. And then the last one will just be a slide.
Okay.
Like I say, we're going to go to Barter style. It's 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest. I've got the timer right here, making sure we don't cheat. In 5, 4, the first one is inside, outside roll. 2, 1, let's go. Make sure we roll the ball all the way across the body. Nice big strides all the way across the body. There we go. Inside, outside rolls. Right foot or left foot. Remember what we do on the one side, we're going to do on the other. Good. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, so the most important thing about being a football player is what you're doing on the right-hand side, we've got to do on the left side. So it's that technical balance. You know, you lefties, you enjoy too much the left-hand side. Let's go. Left side now for me. Let's go. Push. Woo. All the way across the body inside, outside. So we're working that flexibility, the knee stability, and also our ability on the ball. And relax, good work. Okay, so the next one's the heel toe roll. Remember, so we're gonna roll it all the way out to the heel, all the way back to the toe. Okay, ready? Let's go. Heel, toe, heel, toe, heel, toe. Good, good, good. Single leg jumps. Just building the flexibility and the strength in that left ankle now. And relax. Okay, now we're going to change sides. Mine not so good foot. We don't want players that have one foot like me. And let's go. Woo. Just the rhythm. That's it. Much better now. Just get the rhythm, catch the rhythm, and heel toe. As you get comfortable, we can pick it up. We can go a little bit quicker. Relax. Woo. Okay, next one, just a variation. We're going to go slap cuts, hey? So pull the ball across, cut it there. Boom, 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 boom. And let's go. 1. Now let's try to pick up the speed. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Push. And relax. Good, good, good. Okay, now we're going to go back to the same single leg movement. It's a pull, push behind. Drag, push, pull, push behind. Let's go. Same leg. Drag, pull, push behind. Drag, pull, push behind. Let's go. Same leg. Let's pick up the tempo. Good. Pull, push. There you go. And relax. Okay, now the fun part, the other leg. The really fun part is the other leg. Here we go. And let's go. 1, 2. Okay, start slow. Let's get the technique right. That's it. Push, push. Here we go. Push, push. Woo. I'm losing the ball everywhere. And relax. Okay, the last one is a nice familiar one. It's the slide. Okay, the slide, remember, it's the foundation of the step over and everything. So we want to get good lateral movement on it. Let's go. Good lateral movement. Side to side. Good side to side movement. Push, push. Big steps. Good lateral movements. Good strength in the ankle. Good strength for the knee. Excellent for players coming back from injuries. And relax. Breathe. Breathe. Have a sip of water. We're going to have a 1-minute rest. Okay, good work. So we're ready for round 2, Sheps. We're going to go now. Dead simple, hey? Same 8 skills that we've just worked through. A lot of technical balance, right foot, left foot. And let's try and pick up our heart rate. So in 5 seconds, we're good to go. 3, so it's the inside-outside roll. Start with whichever foot you want. And let's go. Nice quick pushes all the way across. Good balance, good stability. We're up on one leg. Up on one leg. Let's go. Push, push, push. Neighbor's just giving me a how's it going. It's the joys of staying at home. Push, push, quick touches, quick touches, quick touches. And relax. Okay, now we go to that not so good foot, or the foot we need to work harder on. It's never a bad foot, it's the foot we need to work a bit harder on. Ready, 2, let's go. Push, push, push. Quick touches, quick touches. Try and get your head up, try sneak a look wherever you can. Wherever you can, you don't want to only be watching the ball. You want to try sneak a look, make sure you can see what's going on. Woo! All the way across, good. Push, flexibility and relax. Okay, now it's back to the heel toe roll, hey? Remember those rolls, I want to try and get as far forward and back as we can, but still maintain control of the ball. Let's go. Single leg jumps, really going to develop the balance, the flexibility, the strength when shooting, when shielding, when running with the ball, all of it. So, great exercise. Let's go. And relax. Man, that one I felt the cough, eh?
Oh, no. Proper.
Next one, other leg. Let's go. Just a 10-second rest. More about the work today. This foot doesn't want to work with, so I slow it down. As we slow it down, get more comfortable, and find the rhythm. That's it. And relax. Okay, this one just to move it up. Remember now someone's closing you down. Just want to shift your point. Shift your point. Give yourself that half a yard before you strike the ball. Ready? Let's go. Boom. Quick. Yes. Nice lateral movements. Good quick feet. Quick actions. Quick roll and stop. Roll and stop. Keeping it right close to us, but nice and sharp. Sharp. Let's go. Quicker. Push. And relax. And relax. Good work. Good work. Okay, we're going back to unilateral. Ball starts left, drag, push, and a pull, push behind. Ready? Let's go. Drag, push, pull, push behind. Drag, push, pull, push behind. Let's go. Woo!
Yeah.
And relax. Yeah. And that one got me going a bit. Nice breathing. Yeah. We're going to get back to the Vets League and be ready. Ready for action. And let's go. 1, 2. Now the foot that needs a bit more work. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. Good. Nice balance. Remember, by being a footballer is all about technical balance. What you can do with the one, you need to be able to do with both. And relax. Last one, the slide. The slide is my favorite exercise. It really helps us with the side steps, the step overs. Really start progressing us towards those feints. Let's go. Change of direction. Let's go. Good lateral movement. Big jump sideways. We're not just going on the spot. It's big movement sideways. Big movements. Strengthening the knee, the ankle, but always with the ball. Let's go. Push. Quicker. Quicker. And relax. Relax. Good work, good work, good work. Right. Ball. Woo. Yo. All right. Awesome, bro. Yo. I'm out of breath.
Really good. Yeah, got the heart going.
So
I think also at the repetition, I think also too the technique got better and better. But also too, it was lovely.
It's all about rhythm, isn't it? It's all about rhythm and timing and the tempo. So yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Excuse the
actual quality of the ball touch. What you don't realize is that yes, you can touch the ball, but it's the quality of the touch, getting the right speed on the ball, the right contact, the right part of the foot. You know, those 100%. Are all part of decision making too. You can.
I think one of the big benefits that I get or I see in the ball mastery is that it's these movements that your body doesn't naturally want to do, but through playing football over years and years, you've learned to do them. You just might not. You might be lacking a small little bit of detail, you know, that drag push with the inside as you open up the hips. That's very much like the right back who's received the ball and is receiving the ball on his back foot. So it's constantly trying to improve that movement quality so that, yeah, you know, we can all do burpees, we can all train at home and do whatever we want. But at the end of the day, football requires a specific set of movements that your body has to learn. And I think ball mastery can really go a long way in helping you to learn those.
Yeah, I think so. You also think now from the conditioning element. I mean, we've exercises. What is it? Taking 8 minutes, and in that 8 minutes, we're blowing. You know, I've been doing my 5Ks every morning, and now I'm breathing with my lungs on the floor. So, and we're using, and the most important thing is that we're using the ball, and we're improving our touch on the ball and with our technique. So, yeah, that was excellent.
No, it was good, bro. And I can see you've still got it, Chips. That, you know, class is permanent, like they say. Form is temporary. Class is permanent.
Look, it all looks good in your backyard. You know it is. You're always the champion in your backyard.
Brilliant. So, Dill, like we spoke about many times, and I managed to get a lot of questions from our Performance Academy kids. And one question, which I know isn't something you've spoken about a lot, which somebody seemed to do enough research on Dillon Sheppard, or he's got a family member who seems to know you. But the question was, how was it spending that time at Barcelona?
Sure, yeah, that was an unbelievable experience. I think at that time I didn't realize how big a club of Barcelona's stature and what the club was about. Staying across the road from the No Camp in a hotel. We actually at that time and it brings back a memory because I spent every morning eating breakfast with him. But Barcelona had just signed Celades, who is now the head coach of Valencia. So
Brilliant.
they had just signed. I think he went on to play for Real Madrid and have a good career. But yeah, it was unbelievable. Like I've told the story before. I actually played against Puyol. He was a right wing back, and we had mixed the under 21s with the under 19s. And I mean, Puyol, you recognize that face anywhere with that locked up hair of his.
Definitely.
And I was a left back on my side, so yeah, that was quite something. And being around Bobby Robson, who was coming. I mean, Bobby Robson is an absolute hero. I mean, he had an unbelievable. He was an absolute legend. So, and Guardiola was captain. They had the Brazilian Ronaldo. That team was
what a team they were. How old were you at that time, Sheps, that you went there?
I was 16. I just come out of the School of Excellence. I just come out of the School of Excellence, and my manager at the time, he had played for Bobby Robson at Ipswich. In the late when they were in the European Cup. So they had a great relationship. So how that was organised, and what an unbelievable experience.
Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant. And then something else that I think a lot of people were interested in is, and I know we've spoken about it, and I don't like to bring up the dark memories, but coming back from the injury, the type of injury that you had, I mean, what did that take out of you, Sheps? And how do you think your career helped you prepare for that time? You know what I mean?
Well, I think the if you go a little bit back before that, the build up before the broken leg. I mean, I'd come back to Sundowns in 2006 from I would say not a great stint overseas. I could have stayed overseas, but I made the decision to come back home, and ended up being a good one, coming back to Sundowns, winning leagues and all that. But I finally got back into selection with the national team, and then my last game was before that. I started against Uruguay. At Ellis Park, in the 0-0 against Suarez, and so it was really coming back for me. And then all of a sudden, then you get the leg break, so it kind of taking yourself back to where you wanted to be, and then all of a sudden cut down, But I think through that experience, the experience alone helped me to where I am today, because it kind of brought a sense of how valuable football is, and was to my life, and actually realize how much professional, and it made me stop and think and see what the most important things it is to be a professional footballer. Because when you're playing in units, you don't really sit back and that injury, obviously I wanted to be in the part of the 2010 World Cup. It was always a goal of mine. It helped me get back to a level where I thought I could compete, but I never really got back to that level. But I would say it kind of shaped where I am today, to be honest with you. I look at it was a negative in my playing day, but when I look at it going into my coaching and where I am with, especially now dealing with youth players and the mental side of the game, I think it's really well.
Yeah, it's brilliant, man. And shame, something I think that's relevant today is you guys were right there, hey, almost in it to win it in the MDC, just ahead of this lockdown. So another mental blow. And how are you helping your players to deal with that? It can't be an easy thing.
Yeah, very difficult, because a lot of our players that stay in the academy are fine, but obviously when they've gone home, it's very, very difficult to keep in touch with all of them, because obviously from difficult backgrounds and the data and Wi-Fi issues. So I try FaceTime them when they're able to get data. I try to FaceTime just to see how they're doing. The most important thing now is not the football, and say, oh, what are they doing? Are they training? And that I'm not 100% really worried about the training. I'm just worried about their mental state, because now they don't have, not at school, what they're doing at home. And the most important thing is their family, because in the townships and that, this coronavirus is getting out there. The most important thing is their health and to stay safe. Football, we always catch up on football. There's more important things.
Okay, then I'm going to give you one last question, which was one that I quite enjoyed reading. What was your most memorable goal in your career?
Ooh. Most memorable.
Big question.
Yeah, man.
You're making it look like there were millions. You're making it look like there were millions of goals, right?
A million of goals. So that's why you have to. I think probably one of my best was beating Andre Orens at Newlands in the Ajax Santos derby. Yeah, that was probably one of my biggest goals. The reason why I was saying that is because the derbies were big then, because obviously 2001 you were talking about a Santos team that had won the league under Gordon, and obviously the Andre Orens goals, and I beat him from about 30 meters out with an absolute bender. So one always stick in my head just because of the rivalry of that Cape derby, and also too, I was a youngster, so that was a big goal for me.
No, 100%. I'm going to ask Andre all about it. I'm sure he's had many sleepless nights in his life since then, because he'll be the first to tell you he didn't concede many goals.
No, but those were always good ones that you remember.
No, 100%. Dill, thank you so much, bro. I understand it's not an easy time for all of us, this lockdown, and I really appreciate you coming through here. And the whole goal of this Training with the Stars program is for kids to get an interaction with someone like yourself who's been there, who's done that, and who's currently, there again and working his way back to the top. So I really appreciate that. And it's also to show them, that it's to show them that football, there's always going to be an excuse. So if you're prepared to look for the excuse, you're going to find it. And hopefully these ball mastery exercises are a way to show football players that it's not only about football, about fitness, that we're able to bring ourselves back to a decent level with the ball, and possibly, even if we work hard enough, improve where we are on the ball now when we come back from lockdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and exactly. And this time, as difficult as it is, we have a lot of time on our hands. We can only do so much schoolwork in the day. So it gives us 2 or 3 or 4 hours to get it in that back garden or wherever you are, your little space, and get out there and do your ball mastery. And this program gives you the opportunity, and you're doing great work out there, Cayle. And if these boys can just understand and put in the work now, and how it's going to benefit them when they come out of lockdown and be able to get back on the soccer field, and like I say, all their skills and all their technique, all their ball work will be sorted,
No, Dill, thanks very much, bro. I wish you all the best. I can't wait to see you on the touchline in the big league again. And hopefully we can get back to football soon, man, because otherwise I'm going to go nuts. So all the best. Good luck with the kids and everyone at home. And thanks very much for your time.
Hey, see you, Cayle, and Coetee, man, for giving me this opportunity. It was brilliant. Thanks.
Chat soon, bro.